Ember was a little dragon with sparkly green scales and a long, swishy tail. All the other little dragons in Sunny Meadow Village loved to practice breathing fire. Whoosh went Finley's flame. Whoosh went Daisy's. But when Ember tried, all that came out was a tiny puff of gray smoke. Piff, paff, poof. "Oh, Ember," chuckled Finley, "just smoke again." Ember's shoulders drooped. He wished he could make a big, bright flame. He was a little bit afraid of trying too hard in case nothing happened at all. One sunny morning, while the little dragons were playing hide-and-seek among the giant sunflowers, a big shadow fell over the village. Roar! Grumble, rumble! A huge, furry creature stomped into Sunny Meadow. It was a Groobly-Beast. It had shaggy brown fur, big wobbly ears, and a very, very grumpy face. It knocked over a pile of shiny pebbles and swished its tail, sending flower pots tumbling. Crash! The grown-up dragons rushed out. "Go away, Groobly-Beast!" they roared, and they puffed out big, hot flames. Whoosh! Whoosh! But the Groobly-Beast just got grumpier. It roared even louder and rubbed its big, furry eyes. It looked like it might cry. The little dragons tried too. Whoosh, whoosh went their little flames. Ember hid behind a big mushroom, his heart going thump, thump, thump. He tried to breathe fire, but only a nervous piff-paff-poof of smoke came out. From his hiding spot, Ember watched the Groobly-Beast. It wasn't trying to be mean, he thought. It looked sad. The Groobly-Beast sniffed the ground, then under a bench, then behind a berry bush, making little whimpering sounds. Whimper, whine. Ember saw something tiny and bright blue stuck on a thorny branch near where the Groobly-Beast had been sniffing. It was a piece of soft, fluffy wool. Ember remembered when his little sister Flicker lost her favorite blue sleepy blanket. Flicker had cried and cried until they found it. Maybe, Ember whispered to himself, the Groobly-Beast lost something blue and fluffy. Ember knew he couldn't scare the Groobly-Beast away with fire. He didn't have any. But maybe he could help in a different way. He took a deep breath. It felt scary, but he wanted to try. Slowly, Ember stepped out from behind the mushroom. Piff, paff, poof went a little cloud of smoke from his nose, but he kept going. The other dragons gasped. "Ember, what are you doing?" Ember tiptoed towards the Groobly-Beast. He made a soft, cooing sound, like his mama made when he was sad. He pointed his snout at the blue fluff on the branch, then looked around, as if searching. The Groobly-Beast stopped roaring. It looked at Ember with its big, round eyes. It sniffed the air and then looked where Ember was pointing. It let out a soft, hopeful rumble. Ember looked around carefully. His eyes spotted something blue peeking out from under a pile of overturned buckets near the wishing well. It was more blue fluff. He bravely trotted over and nudged the lightest bucket with his nose. Clunk! Underneath, nestled in the grass, was a cuddly, well-loved, bright blue slumber slug toy. The Groobly-Beast's eyes went wide. Gurgle-woo! It made a happy, rumbling sound. It gently picked up its slumber slug toy and hugged it tight. The grumpy look on his face melted away, replaced by a big, wobbly smile. The Groobly-Beast looked at Ember and gave a soft, thankful mroo. Then, holding its toy, it carefully tiptoed out of the village, waving a furry hand goodbye. All the dragons cheered. "Hooray for Ember!" "You were so brave," said Finley. "And you didn't even need fire," added Daisy. Ember smiled. His piff-paff-poof of smoke didn't seem so bad anymore. He had been brave in his own Ember way, using his kind heart and clever eyes. And that, he learned, was a wonderful way to be.